what if the feeling you call love is actually lust? Millions of people confuse the two every day, and it can lead to heartbreak, regret, and spiritual damage. The scary part? Lust often feels like love in the beginning. So, how can you tell the difference? Today, we're revealing the biblical signs that separate lust from real love, and one of them might completely change how you view your relationship. Sign number 1. Lust asks, "What can I get?" Love asks, "What can I give?" The first difference between lust and love is simple. Lust is focused on receiving. Love is focused on giving. Lust asks, "What can this person do for me? How do they make me feel? What can I gain from this relationship?" Love asks, "How can I serve this person? How can I help them grow? How can I honor God through this relationship?" Lust sees people as a means to satisfy personal desires. Love sees people as valuable souls created in the image of God. Think about Jesus. Everything Jesus did was motivated by love. He healed the sick, he fed the hungry, he forgave sinners, and ultimately he gave his life for others. That is love. Love sacrifices. Lust consumes. Love gives. Lust takes. One wants to bless, the other wants to possess. Sign number 2. Lust focuses on the outside. Love values the inside. Lust is usually obsessed with appearance. It becomes fixated on beauty, attraction, and physical desire. Now, physical attraction is not a sin. God created beauty. God created marriage. God created attraction. But lust stops there. It cares more about the body than the character. Love goes deeper. Love asks, is this person kind? Do they love God? Do they have integrity? Do they treat others with respect? The world teaches us to chase looks. The Bible teaches us to value character. A person's appearance may capture your attention, but their character determines their future. Many relationships begin because of attraction, but healthy relationships survive because of love. Beauty fades, bodies change, but godly character becomes more beautiful with time. Sign number 3. Lust moves fast, love is patient. One of the clearest signs of lust is impatience. Lust wants everything now, immediately, without waiting, without wisdom, without commitment. Lust says, if you love me, prove it. Love says, if I love you, I'll wait. Love understands that good things take time. Love respects boundaries. Love honors God's timing. Many people rush into relationships because of intense emotions, but emotions can be misleading. A fire that starts too quickly often burns out quickly. Real love is patient. It doesn't force, it doesn't manipulate, it doesn't pressure. It waits, it trusts, it honors. The strongest relationships are often built slowly. Brick by brick, trust by trust, prayer by prayer. Love is not in a hurry, because genuine love has nothing to prove. Sign number 4. Lust dies when it doesn't get what it wants. Here's a powerful test. What happens when sacrifice is required? Lust often disappears when difficulties come, when challenges arise, when expectations aren't met. Lust begins looking for another source of satisfaction. Love stays. Love remains faithful. Love endures hardship. Love chooses commitment even when feelings fluctuate. Anyone can stay when things are easy. The real test comes when things become difficult. That's why so many relationships built on lust eventually collapse. They were built on feelings alone, and feelings change. But biblical love is more than a feeling. It is a decision, a commitment, a choice made every day. Real love says, I choose you even when life becomes difficult. That kind of love reflects God's heart. Sign number 5. Lust leads away from God. Love leads toward God. Perhaps the most important difference is this. Lust pulls you away from God. Love brings you closer to God. Ask yourself, does this relationship strengthen my faith? Does it encourage prayer? Does it help me obey God's word? Does it inspire me to become more like Christ? Or does it constantly tempt me to compromise? Lust often encourages secrecy. Love encourages righteousness. Lust feeds temptation. Love feeds spiritual growth. If a relationship consistently pulls you away from God, that's a warning sign you should never ignore. Because the right relationship will never require you to leave God behind. So what's the difference between lust and love? Lust is selfish. Love is selfless. Lust wants to take. Love wants to give. Lust focuses on pleasure. Love focuses on purpose. Lust pulls people away from God. Love draws people closer to Him. And the greatest example of love isn't found in a romantic movie. It's found on a cross. Because while we were still sinners, Jesus chose to give His life for us. That's what real love looks like. Not taking. Giving, not using. Sacrificing, not lust, love. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect on your relationships and ask God for wisdom to recognize the difference between lust and true biblical love.